Imagine a world crackling with unseen energy, where power flows freely through the air and messages dart across the globe in an instant. This isn't science fiction. It was the tangible future envisioned over a century ago by a mind unlike any other, Nikola Tesla. We remember him as the architect of our electrical age, the father of alternating current, the child of light supposedly born amidst a symphony of lightning. His inventions are the invisible architecture of our modern lives, but peel back the layers of the celebrated inventor, the showman dazzling crowds with electrical marvels, and you find another Tesla, a figure steeped in mystery, haunted by vivid, almost prophetic visions, driven by strange, obsessive rituals, and perhaps, just perhaps, attuned to frequencies far beyond the grasp of ordinary perception. Did Tesla, in his relentless quest to unlock the universe's secrets, stumble upon knowledge that bordered on the mystical, the esoteric? This is the story of that other Tesla, the man who illuminated the planet, yet remained an enigma wrapped in shadows. His life, a fascinating puzzle where science, intuition, and perhaps something more profound collided. The shadow of tragedy, the spark of vision. Tesla's journey began not just with the legendary lightning storm of his birth in 1856, but under the shadow of profound loss. Witnessing the death of his older brother, Dane, in a riding accident, left an indelible mark on the 7-year-old Nikola. In the aftermath, something shifted within him. He began experiencing intense flashes of light, visions described as tongues of living flame, sometimes containing startlingly detailed blueprints for inventions yet to exist. Was this the crucible forging his genius, or the first glimpse into a mind operating on an entirely different wavelength? His path through formal education was anything but conventional. He shone brightly at university in Graz, Austria, only to succumb to a gambling addiction and drop out. He drifted, faced poverty, endured a nervous breakdown, yet the inventive fire never dimmed. In Budapest, the concept for the AC induction motor struck him with the force of revelation. In Paris, working for Continental Edison, his brilliance was undeniable. Finally, in 1884, he arrived in New York, armed with a letter to Thomas Edison himself, proclaiming him one of the world's two great minds. Clash of Titans, birth of an era, the partnership between Tesla and Edison, the established giant of invention, should have been world-changing. Instead, it became a legendary rivalry. Tesla, the visionary idealist, clashed with Edison, the pragmatic industrialist. The infamous dispute over a promised $50,000 bonus for improving Edison SDC systems ended with Tesla quitting. Feeling cheated, he was soon reduced to digging ditches for survival, his vast knowledge feeling like a cruel joke. But genius cannot be buried. Securing new financial backing, Tesla established his own company and unleashed his revolutionary alternating current system. This ignited the war of currents. Edison, desperate to protect his DC empire, resorted to public smear campaigns, even electrocuting animals to portray AC as lethal. Yet Tesla's AC was undeniably superior, enabling efficient long-distance power transmission. The ultimate validation came with the harnessing of Niagara Falls, using Tesla's patents. The project brought light to cities miles away, cementing AC's dominance in Tesla's place as a global innovator. He had arrived, cosmic dreams. Earthly fall, Tesla's ambition knew no bounds. He invented the Tesla coil, unlocking the potential of wireless communication. He demonstrated a remote-controlled boat, envisioning it as a tool to end all war. Then came the Colorado Springs experiments. In his high-altitude laboratory, he generated artificial lightning bolts of terrifying scale, pursuing his ultimate dream, transmitting power wirelessly across the planet. It was here, amidst the high-frequency crackle, that Tesla claimed to have detected something truly extraordinary. Rhythmic signals pulsing through his sensitive equipment, ruling out earthly and solar interference. He concluded they were extraterrestrial, possibly from Mars. A message from another world, he announced. Was it a flight of fancy, or had Tesla's instruments picked up something beyond contemporary understanding? Decades later, scientists suggested a natural explanation involving Jupiter and its moon Io, but the mystery of what Tesla believed he heard remains. This cosmic vision fueled his most audacious project, Wardenclyffe Tower on Long Island, funded initially by the powerful financier J.P. Morgan. This immense structure was designed as the hub of a world wireless system. Tesla dreamed of broadcasting not just information, but free, limitless electrical energy. drawing power from the earth itself and making it available to everyone, everywhere. It was a vision of utopian potential, but the dream proved too radical, perhaps too unprofitable. Morgan withdrew his funding, allegedly wary of a system where energy couldn't be easily metered and sold. Wardenclyffe remained unfinished, a skeletal monument to a future that never quite arrived. Its eventual demolition during World War I, ostensibly over fears of symbolized the beginning of Tesla's long, slow descent from public prominence. Inside the enigmatic mind, numbers, energy, and pyramids. What drove such monumental, almost otherworldly ambitions? Tesla's inner world was a landscape as fascinating and complex as his electrical diagrams. He possessed an almost uncanny power of visualization, claiming he could build, test, and refine intricate machines entirely within his mind's eye, perfecting them before a single physical component was assembled. Some accounts even describe him entering trance-like states during moments of intense creation, seemingly communing with unseen sources of inspiration. And then there were the numbers. Tesla's obsession with the sequence 3, 6, and 9 is legendary. It wasn't just a passing thought, it governed his daily actions. He would reportedly circle buildings 3 times before entering, insist on hotel rooms with numbers divisible by 3, and meticulously polish his cutlery with exactly 80 napkins, a widely circulated quote. If you only knew the magnificence of the 3, 6, and 9, then you would have a key to the universe, is often attributed to him. While the authenticity of this specific quote is highly questionable, with no verifiable source found, his documented actions clearly show these numbers held profound significance for him. Was it a manifestation of obsessive-compulsive disorder, as many suspect? Or did Tesla believe he had stumbled upon a fundamental mathematical code, a hidden pattern woven into the fabric of reality itself? Interpretations range from links to sacred geometry and digital roots to Marco Rodin's theory of a flux field between dimensions. Central to his worldview was the concept of the universe as a symphony of energy, frequency, and vibration. He believed everything, including matter, was a manifestation of these fundamental forces. After a significant meeting with the Indian spiritual leader Swami Vivekananda, Tesla began incorporating ancient Sanskrit terms into his descriptions. He spoke of Akasha, the primordial substance filling all space, and Prana, the life-giving force or energy that animates it, causing matter to coalesce from the void and eventually return. This adoption of Vedic concepts suggests he found resonance between ancient Eastern philosophy and his own intuitive understanding of physics, blurring the lines between scientific inquiry and mystical cosmology. His unconventional thinking extended even to the ancient pyramids of Egypt, dismissing them as mere tombs. Tesla theorized they were colossal energy transmitters, perhaps ancient precursors to his own wireless power ambitions. He believed their specific geometric shape and precise geographical placement were key to harnessing the Earth's natural energy field. He reportedly chose the locations for his own Wardenclyffe and Colorado Springs towers based on similar principles. Attempting to tap into the same planetary power grid he believed the pyramid builders understood. The eccentricities of genius, the mind capable of conceiving such cosmic connections, inhabited a man of profound and often baffling eccentricities. His life was a tapestry of peculiar habits and strict routines. He harbored a strange physical revulsion to pearls and certain jewelry. His obsession with cleanliness bordered on germophobia. His solitary dinners were precise rituals involving exactly 18 napkins for polishing and the compulsive mental calculation of his food's cubic volume before eating. His work ethic was legendary, but also punishing. He claimed to need only 2 hours of sleep per night, often working from noon until the early hours of the morning, sometimes pushing himself for 84 hours without rest. This extreme regimen, possibly a form of polyphasic sleep, likely contributed to the nervous breakdowns he suffered throughout his life. His diet was equally specific, largely vegetarian, avoiding meat and egg yolks due to concerns about uric acid, yet meticulously ensuring sufficient protein and fat intake. Every night, he performed a ritual of curling his toes 100 times per foot, believing it stimulated his brain cells. These weren't just quirks, they were integral to his being. Did these obsessive patterns fuel his unique insights, or were they the side effects of a mind operating under immense pressure? His social life was equally stark. He remained celibate, finding deep human connection challenging. Aside from a few notable friends like Mark Twain, he lived in increasing isolation. In his later years, this isolation found a poignant outlet in his devotion to the pigeons of New York City. He fed them daily, nursed injured birds, and developed an intense bond with one specific white pigeon. He spent a small fortune caring for her, building devices to aid her healing, and confessed, "I loved that pigeon, as a man loves a woman. As long as I had her, there was a purpose to my life." It's a heartbreaking window into the profound loneliness of a man whose intellect connected with cosmic forces, yet struggled for simple earthly companionship. A legacy of light. An enduring mystery. Nikola Tesla died on January 7, 1943, alone and nearly penniless in his room at the Hotel New Yorker. Yet, the light he brought to the world shines brighter than ever. Our homes, cities, and industries run on the AC system he championed. Radio technology, remote controls, robotics, radar, even elements of computing and wireless charging, all bear the imprint of his genius. His name graces the unit of magnetic flux density in a globally recognized electric car company, a testament to his enduring impact. But Tesla's legacy is also one of persistent questions and captivating myths. The stark contrast between the world-altering value of his inventions and his personal financial ruin fuels the narrative of the wronged genius. The visionary whose most radical ideas, like free energy, were perhaps too disruptive for the powers that be. He has become a cultural icon, endlessly reinterpreted in popular culture. The mad scientist, the suppressed prophet, the technomystic, even a candidate for sainthood in the Serbian Orthodox Church. Conspiracy theories swirl around his death ray and alleged government suppression of his work. So, who was Nikola Tesla? Was he purely a brilliant, if deeply eccentric, scientist whose unusual habits and intuitive leaps were simply part of his unique cognitive makeup? Or did his profound connection to the concepts of energy, frequency, and vibration, his cryptic references to numbers and cosmic signals, hint at something more, a mind that genuinely touched upon esoteric truths, a bridge between the scientific and the mystical? We may never fully unravel the enigma, the lines between his documented life, his personal beliefs, and the mythology that has grown around him remain tantalizingly blurred. He was undeniably the child of light whose inventions transformed our world. Yet, he remains forever the man of mystery, whose secret life, filled with visions, obsessions, and whispers of cosmic connection, continues to electrify our imagination and challenge our understanding of the very nature of genius and reality itself.